Hello and welcome. This video I have a little bit of a haul for y'all. This is mostly going to be fantasy. I know I stated in my last book haul video that I wasn't going to be buying for a while, but then a friend asked me to look for a book specifically for them, and I found 2 copies of them, but because I want the book to be a surprise, I'm not going to show it in the video, but I will do a review on it probably next week. But let me go ahead and show you what I picked up. This is Being There by Jerzy Kosinski. This is going to be books without barcodes. It's very small, very thin. The cover is kind of cool. Very giving me, this is just a short novella. And I don't know, I think this is just like regular fiction, but I just thought the cover was really cool, and again, a great thing for books without barcodes. I should be able to get through that pretty quickly. Miss Moxie is down on the floor, if you cannot tell. I also found One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I feel like this is a literary classic that I have not gotten around to reading yet, and I need to rectify that. This is by Ken Kesey, and I just thought, like, this is like the quintessential cover. I just thought it was really cool. I do believe this is probably a vintage copy from the 90s though. Yeah. But I really like that. And I picked these up for like 25 cents each. This is another 25-cent one. This is Forgotten Realms Elminster. I also have the original Elminster, the vintage copy, but it's up for sale in my eBay shop. But if it doesn't sell, I might just get around to reading it eventually. I never feel bad if it doesn't sell because I'll just get around to reading it. But I found another one in the series. I might just add this one to the other one so that way I'll sell them together. Actually, I might just go ahead and do this. And this is Wizards by the Coast, which is the same people that publish Magic the Gathering, if you did not know that. This next one is CJ Cherry. You guys told me to pronounce their name without the H, so that is what I'm doing. I know that they're talked about for their sci-fi, but I also found one of their fantasy books for 25 cents, so I figured I should get that as well. This is like 2000, like late 90s, 2000s cover. Oh, look at that. 2000. But you can pretty much tell like the 90s, when it shifts from the 90s to the early aughts, like the cover style changes. I think that's so cool that you can pretty much tell when a book was published based on the cover art. I just think that's really neat. This I actually picked up at a secondhand shop. This is A Ring of Endless Light by Madeline Langle. She's the person I believe wrote A Wrinkle in Time, which had a great impact on me when I was a kid. But this is a first edition hardcover, and it's a Newbery honor book. I haven't read anything but A Wrinkle in Time from her, so I thought that this would be nice. And plus, like, this is what, you know, child Bob would have loved, to have ridden a dolphin like that. I was obsessed with the water. I watched Flipper religiously as a kid, as I'm sure a lot of people did. I was also very surprised to come across a hardcover copy of The Integral Trees. This is actually only $3, and it's, again, a hardcover, and I don't think, this is the book club edition, but I don't think it matters because it has like the cool cover. So I actually have this exact same cover in paperback that I started reading, but I think in order to prevent more damage to the paperback, I'm just gonna read this one. Hopefully I like this enough that I get to keep this and then let you all know it when the paperback goes up for sale. This is Marion Zimmer Bradley. Again, someone who I've heard about on BookTube a lot. Again, you can tell this is 90s. This is Witchlight, which is one of her fantasy novels. Yeah, 90s, 96. I just saw this and I was like, you know, this is only $3. I'm gonna get this because, I don't know, I'm just a sucker for this kind of book. Plus it's hardcover and I love hardcovers. Something I was shocked at being only $3. I got Tama Bedlam hardcover, amazing hardcover by Robert Silverberg. Like, look at that. That is so new agey. So cool. I've never heard of this book. I think this is a first edition. Yeah, this is a first edition from 1985. I just thought the cover was amazing, and for only a couple dollars, yes, I will pick this up. And then I also found a copy of Christopher Moore's Fluke. I paid 50 cents for this. I've got Lamb by Christopher Moore. I don't think it's in this bookcase. It's probably my other one. But I have the leather edition of Lamb by Christopher Moore. I've only read a couple of his. I've enjoyed all of them. Very along the lines of like Neil Gaiman style of writing as well. I think him and Neil Gaiman, and then there's another one. There's like the trifecta of not too serious fiction. Also, as soon as I stopped filming, I remembered who the third author was. It's like Christopher Moore, Neil Gaiman, and Terry Pratchett. Those are the three I think of all the time when I think of irreverent fiction. So that's what I was trying to remember. And I remembered now, as soon as I turned the camera off. But yeah, I picked this up because it was only 50 cents. But that's my very small book haul. It wasn't a lot. Like I said, I'm trying to read more, buy less, but I had an opportunity because I was specifically looking for one book for someone else. And, you know, when you find good books, you just gotta buy them. Definitely slightly addicted here. But I will see you guys hopefully for a review soon, and until then, bye! Bye. Also, I hope you guys like the new setup. I'm tired of sitting on the floor, and I finally rearranged my room to where I could do this, so hooray!